James O'Keefe. In 2014, Day and O'Keefe, as well as Ben Swan, were already investigating Bill Greiner and his chairmanship of Primary Bank, New Hampshire. Greiner was being investigated for his corrupt political activities that were protecting the New Hampshire drug cartel. Greiner was also close to Jeb Bush, and the Bush family have a history of drug cartel activity, as we remember Mena, Arkansas, the Bushes and the Clintons. You remember all that. By 2016, Day and O'Keefe had bumped into Mike Gill and his own independent investigations, which included a massive civilian information network that Mike had developed over many years. This included 6 state troopers, honourable men, risking their lives to expose the drug trafficking and murder of the children of New Hampshire. Through this incredible private informant network, the intimate details of the cartel's activities were recorded with witnesses in incredible detail, which led to the largest fentanyl bust in history, all from the work of Mike Gill. As an example of how Mike works, here he is at the New Hampshire Executive Council with the soon-to-be Governor, Chris Sununu. Yep, that's Chris Sununu on his right. This is around September 2016, just as the relationship with James O'Keefe and Aaron Day was ending. Sununu had the goods on Democratic power brokers Bill and Janine Shaheen, Bill Greiner, Andrew Cruz, and Dick Anagnost. And he would go on to become governor within a few weeks. This is just one of the many high-level confrontations Mike Gill has had with state and federal authorities, just to give you a taste. Remember, Mike had been placing these people on billboards, calling them drug dealers and money launderers and totally corrupt for years. They were desperate to have him take the $50 million settlement. He was getting away with it because Mike himself was powerful and had plenty of money to push the issue. And of course, Mike was fearless, totally. He's one in a million. But Mike could not live with himself. Hundreds were dying every year from drug overdoses in New Hampshire alone, let alone the entire United States. Do you seriously think $50 million could assuage that guilt, that conscience? Not a chance. The ramifications of such deep and top-level corruption could not stand. The arrogance of these people. And then, they met Mike Gill.
Try to keep it brief, but I will keep your attention, I promise. Now, I haven't heard too many people who've been in the mortgage business sitting down and talking to you. So my name is Mike Gill, and I own the Mortgage Specialist, and I've owned them for 26 years. Now, we were the #1 broker, not just only in New Hampshire, but in the United States, multiple years. In addition, Fannie Mae has recognized me, and I've done their training videos. So you can say I'm an expert in the mortgage business. Now, Mr. Perlow, who recently resigned. You may remember I just called him a drug launderer. He didn't dispute that. He resigned instead. Mr. Perlow, we spoke. Mr. Pappas, you brought up Primary Bank. Mr. Sununu, you brought up FRM. Well, you know who reported the scandal of FRM to the AG's office? Well, that would be myself. Listen, did you notice the drug dealers didn't want to sue me? Call me a drug dealer to see if I don't sue you, right? And everything I'm saying about you and you, I can verify, right? That's the plan. There's no mistakes here. An insurance defender is the banking commissioner. Listen, I have bulk consent orders from these people. They've offered me $50 million to be quiet. Now I have that. I put it on the internet. You'd like to see it, Mr. Sununu? Would you like to see it? No, I didn't think so. So it's all there. Liberty International. Right. All I have to do is be quiet. But they're protecting the people that are killing our children. They own the treatment center. This is involved. This is the law.